Bloody camera. Keeps flopping around. Oh, I'm going to sort that out. Gang 1, they're due. A good bird will be due around about 10 past, quarter past 12. But we've had a guy up in Bodmin that's not had a feather yet, so it's not looking good. We sent 9. All of our best pigeons have been kept back. The ones that we've sent today need to prove themselves. I don't know why this is just doing that. There's 9 watching. Good luck. Cheers, mate. Hold on. Sorry about the camera. I just need to adjust this. I'll go a minute, see if it flops. Yeah, it is. Just... It won't let me do it. Half of mine today were better ones. Good luck. Cheers, mate. Tony Porter. Still trying to figure this camera out because it's not terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get something to prop it up. I don't know what we're gonna use because it isn't doing it. It's that thing there that needs to. We're just trying to work this camera out. Well, it's actually my phone, but it just keeps flopping. Right. There you go. I would have the same approach by keeping back the best birds. Why? As we need the best to win. Yeah, that's a fair comment, but we haven't got a very big team, so we have to keep back the best for next year. Really, we've got 2 fed toppers in there, and some of them that have scored. There are a few that in the team today that have scored club tickets that have gone. We sent 9, so hopefully they'll be back. Good luck to say. Santa Crest is good. Yeah, Santa Crest is good gear, mate. Yeah, it is good. Yeah, save some for next year. Everyone's thinking the same. There's been terrible returns up and down the country lately, so yeah, it's one of them things. You know, racing pigeons is not what it used to be. So we're just going to have to keep back the good ones, and hopefully next year we'll fill the loft with quality from the young ones. The young ones will be getting a good test this year. So best of luck, Andrew 147147. Like snooker, do you? I'm just gonna have to keep my finger there, because if I let go of the camera, it just goes like that. See, it's not very good tripod. Meteor showers up and down the country, could be that. Yeah, could be anything really. Yeah, that's better. It's overcast down here, so we'll hopefully see one soon. But with a friend up in Bodmin Club, Josh Dean, he hadn't seen a feather yet. He sent 8 cocks. He's not had a feather, so it's not looking good. So we are glad we kept the best ones home, because you've got to have some sort of experience in the old bird team for sure. Don't leave the winner in the loft. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's a fair comment. But when you've got a small team and the races have been pretty dodgy the last couple of weeks, then and you want to keep a good few experienced pigeons in the loft for next year. Like I said, there are a couple of pigeons that have gone today that have scored very well for us, but the majority of them have gone today haven't proved themselves, so they need to be on the ball to stay in there for next year, really. It's not the best of weather for racing, really. I mean, hopefully, excuse me, we don't know what it was like at the Lib site, and there's only 300 birds gone, so you never know what happened to them. They could have got scat into by peregrine. There's no clashing involved today, so hopefully, well, it should be a half decent race, really. They were libbed at 9 o'clock, and it's 9 minutes past 12 now. And as I said, that Josh up in Bodmin Club, he hadn't seen a feather, so it's not looking good already. This will be our last old bird race as well, because we have to concentrate on the youngsters now and start getting them up the road. It'll be very difficult for us to train old birds and youngsters at the same time in time to get back to work. Well, for work, so we'll stop them now, and then there's only 2 races left. And Maidstone, I think personally, is a waste of time because there'll only be about 50 birds on the lorry. It could be a boring watch for you guys today because it's not looking good. I spoke to a friend up in Camborne Club, and he reckons a good pigeon up there, that's 6 mile away, 7 mile away, will be 12 o'clock. So for down here, they should be due now, really. I've got the phone propped up with a broom handle so it don't swivel. I'm gonna have to sort that out for next time and get it screwed in properly or something, because this is the first time I've gone live, so it'll get better in time. Yeah, no worries. We wanted to do a bit of live so you can see the birds coming home rather than obviously recording it and then put it on YouTube. So hopefully you'll see some come home. It's a very slight headwind, nothing much at all compared to, see, it's gone again, compared to what we've had in the last few races. The last couple of races we've been to, we've had quite strong headwinds and they've been coming well, but broom's fallen off, so I'm keeping my hand on the camera. This isn't no good, really. bit shaky. What are your opinions using birds to help them trap when fanciers are cutting their wings? Droppers, they do come in handy. They definitely come in handy. If I could tilt the screen, I could show you what kind of drop we have. I mean, if you can have a look over there, see that big tree behind us. It does help to have a dropper, but the old birds don't need it because they trap pretty well. But I mean, if it is ideal to have a dropper, really. I think it's especially for young birds. Not looking good, this isn't. Losses have been quite bad up and down the country lately, and it's only going to get worse. I mean, Father's just behind me, and when he used to race back in the 80s, he wouldn't lose many. He'd get him back. I think there's a lot to do with the atmosphere, I think. And all these 5G masses going up, but you just never know what happens to them. Like I said, 300 birds on the lorry today. If a peregrine went into them, God knows what happens to them. You know what peregrines are like. I've got a clock set up just underneath the big trap. Yeah, this is not looking good at all. 12:15. Where are you, girls and boys? How many hens did we send, Dad?
5.
We sent 5 hens,
No, 4 hens.
4 hens and 5 cocks. So we sent 9. As I said before in previous videos, the hens have been pretty flat this year compared to the cocks. The cocks have been really flying well for us this year, but the hens have been flat. We've had a couple of hens scored and got on the combine sheet, but they've not been flying their asses off. And like previous seasons, we've had winners from the hen section, but it's mainly the cocks. I'd like to say thank you to everyone tuning in. I said it could be a boring video because it's not looking good. As I said before, a lad up in Bobbing Club that we know, and add a feather. That's only 30 miles up the road, and he should have had birds home by now, way before now. I think everyone will be in the same boat today for sure. If you don't see a pigeon before I turn the live off, sorry, then I'll update you on another video if we do get one back. It'd be nice to get all of them back, but I can't see it. If you just tuned in, hopefully you've liked and subscribed. helps the channel move on a bit forward. Get more content on the videos this year, definitely. It's 144 miles today, and that's been 3 hours 20 minutes. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Dad. We haven't got much clout in the combine, as I said before. My father used to race. How many birds were sent every week, Dad? 2,000 birds? 2,000, 3,000 birds? It's dying down here more so than anywhere around the country because, well, peregrines, aging fanciers and all, but yeah, it's difficult racing down here for peregrines. We've got them on both sides of the coast. A nest is no further than a mile away as a crow flies from our lofts. No one's had anything apparently in our club. Christ, that's Bodmin. Thanks for letting us know, Josh. It's not the news we wanted to hear, but no one's had nothing in Bodmin. Nobody. Yeah, it's not looking good, guys.
I guess Alan took a decision again.
Yeah. I've got a feeling they've been whacked into because they should be here by now. Definitely. You might get the odd one or two come through, but it's not going to be a good race today for sure. Alan trudging. My velocity's looking good. Yeah. Like Dad said, Alan, you got the right idea, mate, not sending.
Maybe it's time to pick a paper from my...
I think I picked 1320. That ain't gonna happen. No fucking way. If you're watching now, what velocity did you pick again? I think he was in the 1100s. Can't see that happening either.
Should be lower than that, I expect.
Yeah. Oh, Alan, 1261. 1261. Yeah, ours is definitely out the window. Dad picked. What did you pick, Dad?
1320. 1330.
1330. What did you pick, Mal? I think Mal picked 1325. Just in between me and Fowler. Yeah, I think they would bash into. I do.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Peter Burt. We are racing from Wincanton, 144 miles to us. There's no Liberations below us, I don't think, and it should, on paper, it should have been an alright race, but we ain't seen nothing. Neither's Bodmin, and they're 30 mile up from us, I think, 35 mile. They should have had bows a long time ago.
This is sad.
It is. Watch that broom there, Dad. It's keeping the bloody tripod up. It shouldn't be like this from 144 mile. Christ. 3 hours 24 minutes for 144 mile. A slight headwind. You should be seeing them by now. If we don't see one within the next half hour, guys, 20 minutes, I'll cut it off. There's no point in you watching nothing. Unfortunately. It's turning into a bit of a shitter, this is. Christ, Hicks has sent 45. He ain't had nothing yet.
You haven't.
Ain't had nothing. That's what Josh has just messaged me.
Bloody hell.
Christ.
Well, this is going to finish a lot of people, isn't it, for the season?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think keeping our best bows back was definitely a better option.
Well, without a doubt. The foresight, mate, I wouldn't have really sent at all. Alan always seems to make the right decisions, doesn't he?
Alan does, yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely the better day to go because yesterday was there was Liberations up and around on Wincanton. I think the Irish went up yesterday as well, so they were at Resudgen. Sorry, France. So if they hit Cornwall, they would have gone up through on a dog leg and possible, but they wouldn't have clashed, I don't think. But yeah, it's definitely it's going to be an awful race here today. I feel it. Even if we just had one, then you know you've got a good bird because no one else has seen nothing. But I just don't understand this. practically no wind, so yeah, they've been smacked into, or something's gone on, because that ain't right. And for Bodmin not to have a bird in all the club members that sent up there, they've not had a feather between them. Something's definitely gone down. Come on.
You're lucky to see anything.
Yeah, I think so. Be lucky to see a feather today. Well, in time with this video anyway. I said there's 2 or 3 good pigeons in that that have scored for us. I'm not saying they're all bad pigeons, but a few of them needed to prove themselves. But we've not seen anything. They've been up for 2.5 hours, 3.5 hours. Three and a half hours, still nothing. Bodmin, no pigeons. All of them. No, all of them. You don't have to whisper. All the Bodmin members haven't had a pigeon. I don't know about any other clubs. There's only, what? St Austell, Redruth, Barncoo's, Campbell and South Road, Hale, 2 Penzance clubs, and that's it. I don't even know if Padstow are even flying. 2 questions for you. How much would you pay for a bird? And with the one loft racing, you think the birds are overpriced? Yes, definitely. Yeah, I think it prices the most of the fanciers out. I mean, we've entered one loft races, but for young people going into the sport wanting to enter one loft races, it's expensive. Pigeon racing is expensive as it is. I mean, there's not a lot of. I mean, Josh has been commenting on here. He's a young lad, and he's just started up, and he's racing today. And it's a very costly sport, but for pigeons that you're willing to pay for, I mean, we've paid nearly £1,000 for a pigeon. It's not bred nothing, and we've paid £150 for a pigeon from the Beaver Dam line, and she's bred us countless winners. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's all, a lot of it's luck, I think. But yeah, I said our cheapest bird that we bought was 150 quid, and she's bred numerous winners for us. She's dam, grand dam, great grand dam of winners, and she's bred winners with 3 different cocks, and she cost us 150 quid. And we bought one for 800 quid from the Kevin Moran total sale, a direct son of Blue Veil as, and we've had him 2-3 seasons. He ain't bred nothing yet, not to score or anything. But yeah, I think the one-off races are shouldn't be up. I don't know how much it is. 125 quid a bird, is it? Something like that. Yeah, it definitely prices out people that want to send them, and a lot of people can't afford that cash. It's not like it used to be. The best ones are the gift birds a lot of times. Yeah, that's true. You can have good gift birds.
Oh dear me.
we gave away a Jansen hen up in the where did she go again? Up in the Midlands somewhere. I can't remember exactly where it was, but she didn't do anything racing, and we just give her away, like, you know. And she went on to breed a fed winner, nearly 2,000 pigeons. So yeah, you know, gift pigeons can be good. Yeah, it's not all about what money is that you pay for the bird. It's they've either got it or they haven't. Breeding and racing. And there's only one way to find out, is breed them and race them. This is turning out to be an awful race, guys.
Disaster more than anything.
Yeah. We've not seen a feather. We only sent 9, we could have sent a fucking lot. Some of the ends were a bit eggy, so we left they home. And the fed toppers stayed home for next year. It was a good choice, that was, because, like I said, we've got to keep something in there that's experienced and good for next year. Do you mind making a cup of tea, please? Please. This is not happy with being on tea duties.
You can cook tea.
Oh, I'll cook tea. One of the pigeons that we sent today, he went missing for a whole year, and he had his ETS ring nicked off him. He come back last year unscathed. He was in brilliant nick, so someone had him in. And the last 2 races he scored for us. He come 3rd club, 4th fed, and he was on the combine sheet and all. So he's gone today. We've got a grandchild of Rambo that's gone today. That he come 2nd club 2 weeks ago. 3rd fed, I think it was, and he was on the combine sheet and all. So we have got some decent pigeons going today, but I don't know what's going on today. I really don't. Hi, is this a race day? Scouser in Thailand. Yeah, I watch you on John Angwin's live. I don't know what he's doing at the minute. We're club mates. So I don't know how John's getting on. I don't really want to know, to be honest, because we don't want to know. He's not live yet. John ain't. No, that's what Scouser in Thailand said. He's not live yet, but he should have had pigeons by now, really.
We all should have.
We all should have had. As I said, Scouser in Thailand. There's a club up Bodmin that's 30 miles up from us, and had a feather yet, all between them. And they're 30 miles up. They're liberating at 9 o'clock for 144 miles to us. So they should have had something way before we did. Or we haven't had anything. So it's going to be a tough race today. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see nothing.
They even smashed into me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Only 300 pigeons on the transporter. So
Yeah, that's a problem when you're just one federation going up.
yeah,
300 birds.
yeah, it's nothing, is it?
Peregrine meat, aren't they?
The lib was at 9 o'clock. So we should have had a bird by now, easy. We should be, normally we're nearly all home by now. In a race that short, you know, it's 144 mile. It's nothing really. I've not had any notification he's live yet. What time was lib? Yeah, 9 o'clock. So they've been up 3.5 hours. Best of luck, mate. Hope you win. Yeah, thanks, mate. We've had some good results lately in the club. Won the club twice on the bounce. Topped the Fed twice on the bounce. We've had plenty of good results this year. We've had a good old bird season, but today is just, it's not good at all by the look of it. Is there any thunder about? I'm not sure. I know that up St Austell or up near Bodmin, it's all overcast up there. So who knows really? We're just waiting now. It's a waiting game. In our last race, we come 6th combine. We were only 5 yards off of winning it. Nearly, what was it, 599 pigeons?
Yeah.
Had a good result then, but swings and roundabouts, I guess. You're gonna have to take the rough with the smooth, and this is definitely a rough one. That definitely ain't helping either. Jesus Christ. I think nearly, well, what's it now? Got 20 minutes and it'll be 4 hours on the wing from 144 mile. So what birds will be up have gone down by now, I think. If they haven't been scat into, we might get a decent one come through, but this is horrific. We sent 9. It's very close. The weather is close. Hey Josh, if you're still watching, mate, do you know if anyone's had anything up Bodmin yet? Christ. Dear me. Well, sorry guys, this is piss poor viewing for you, but can't do nothing about it in a race like this. We've been live for 40 minutes now. We've not seen nothing. Terrible. We have to keep the clock in days like this because nobody's going to have a good bird today. Mal's food mixer is sounding rough. Alan. Alan.
Eh?
He said Mal's food mixer is sounding rough. He's a beauty, isn't he? Yeah, heartbreaking, mate. All hard work. Yeah, it is. It is. We're up at 6:30 every morning. Well, at 6 o'clock every morning, train them. They're all in good nick. We wouldn't send a bird that we didn't fancy, but some of them have to prove themselves. But there are some good pigeons in there. I'm just glad we didn't send them all because that would have been 2 fed toppers gone, and the rest of them in there have scored and all. First places and second and third and all. But Awful. Mel's in making cup tea, Al. She was out here watching. She will be when it comes to her race.
All right, Al.
She'll be watching her birds come home, but that's definitely... Come on, man. You say, people say that, you know, don't leave your winners at home, but do you want to send your winners in a race like this? Especially when you're only back garden flyers like Father and I, you know. Our full capacity old bird team would only be 30 pigeons. Thank you very much. Just got cup tea there from Mrs.
Thank you, Mel.
Let me know if he does, Mal. John's not gone live yet. He... Oh, that's weird, because he's normally on it, he is.
Yeah.
Ali Bros had a stinker last week, but a better race yesterday. You can't work it out, no. You want some biscuits for that tea? Yeah, we'll mind. We'll be here camping out by the look of it. What would you put the reason down for this today?
Peregrines, mate.
Peregrines, probably. Wouldn't be surprised. We only had 300 birds in the lorry, so I reckon could be the, I reckon.
If our birds are the only ones in the sky, that'll be it.
Yeah. How many sent? We sent 9. Sent 5 cocks and 4 hens. And they've all put the miles in this year. As I said, there's a whole club up in Bodmin and had a feather yet. And they sent over, well, I don't know how many. I know one of them sent 45 pigeons. One member sent 45 birds who not had a bloody feather. Yeah, John's still not gone live. Look, yeah, something. Yeah, he must know.
This week John's waiting for Joey. Give him a ring.
Well, if Joey ain't had nothing, we're all buggered. And yeah, Angling Family Pigeons, John's on here. None up Bodmin or St Austell yet, nothing. No. Got told by Josh earlier on. Nothing. So we're waiting here for just hope, I suppose. I'll come off the not a feather. John Angwin had nothing either. He's had nothing. Yeah, we're saying, John, that Father reckons they might have been smacked into. Only 300 birds on there. John's on there, yeah. This is going to be a shit race, this one. Definitely. And all experienced birds gone on there, like, you know. And for John not to have nothing, someone ain't right. I don't know whether Joey's had anything yet, John. Do you? Not heard of a feather, John. Bloody Christ. John's not heard of nothing. John's not heard of anybody having nothing. Yeah, I reckon they've been smacked into, guys. Wouldn't be surprised. I don't know what the weather was like up at the lib site. We don't know. You just don't know, do you? Joe's 0 out of 32.
Joey.
Nothing. Jesus Christ. Sorry for the blasphemy. Oh, I've got to have something to laugh about in days like this. Could they live at 12? No, the pigeons have already up, mate. They've been lived at 9 o'clock. So they've been nearly 4 hours on the wing. 144 mile. That's no good. Something's happened. I don't know of any liberations up near us, up there. And, I mean, it's overcast, but they should be home by now, man. Christ. Yeah, John's, all his birds have been up to 248 mile this year. Yeah, something ain't right here. No wind here whatsoever, nothing. Whoever's going to get a pigeon in today will have a good bird. Whoever's going to have one. Would it have helped if they had waited till 12, I meant? If the weather was up all right up there, because the weather from around about St Austell downwards was overcast, so I looked on the weather app, I look on BBC, and I look on Met Office, and it said that up at Wincanton was sunny spells. So as long as there's broken cloud and you can see sun up there, that's all right. But this is not good. Hot, they will need to drop for a drink. They could have gone down, but it's not very hot. It is quite humid. The humidity is up, but you just never know. Once they're up in that sky, you just got to hope. First time watching one of the live feeds, enjoying regardless of not seeing a feather yet. Thank you very much, Mario Kasha. Where are you from then, mate? Bloody hell. We will be going and doing more lives on the channel. Every week we race, we'll be doing a live now. So I'm from Sydney, Australia. Awesome. A couple of my cousins live up there. Moved over from Wales. We went to they sold our house up in Wales and went to move to Sydney. Must be hard racing pigeons out there and that eat, but they're used to it. Pigeons from last week. Yeah, scattered up and down the country. Raced that bad. Yeah, I can believe it, mate. Definitely. I can believe it. The Woking race, my mate up in York flies a good pigeon. Races Woodward Cox. He's so far he's been top point earner in the Fed, and he got wiped out last week in that Woking race because it was boiling hot. That's why we didn't send. Well, it was one of the reasons why we didn't send. The other reason was we were working, so we didn't send. I'm gonna go. It will be a more anticipation for strikeout. Yeah, I hope you get one, John. It's not nice for anybody's birds to be out empty perches. I don't like it, even, club mates or whoever has got pigeons sending. I don't like the thought of pigeons being lost and thirsty and hungry. They don't deserve it. Well, I had one turn up this morning from Cornwall Services 3 days ago. Plenty of time yet. Hope you get some just behind me, John. Yeah. Our best ones are in the loft, pal. You'd be alright.
Just as what we did, keep it back, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, this is nearly coming on for an hour now, guys, and we've had nothing. So I'm going to cut you off in a bit because this is pointless. You're just watching a bit of overcast weather and some crows flying by. This is awful, this is. I cannot believe it. And what does turn up is going to be knackered.
A lot of them gone down, mate.
I just can't see how they'd go down from it.
Well, if they've been dived in on.
Oh, I was going to start shouting then, but it was a dove. Oh, sorry guys, it's a bit of a boring race for you to look at. Would have been nice to see some birds drop for you. We'll definitely keep the clock in today though, because any bird's going to be a good bird for somebody today. And John's birds were handling lovely yesterday, Dad, weren't they?
They were, yeah.
So for him not to have nothing is...
Hang on, here we go. Ah, that's Woody, Annie.
It's a woody.
Quick, stick a ring on it.
It is a pigeon, but it wasn't racer.
I like their channel race, just put the kettle on. Yeah, we don't race channel. Can't be asked all the vets and all that lot. And just like the sprint. 35 mile an hour, you reckon?
May as well go channel this at bloody rate.
Yeah.
4 hours.
Yeah, John's birds were handling handsome yesterday, especially his ends. They were lovely and tight.
Joey and John.
Tony Porter, is this racing pigeons? If you want to call it racing pigeons, yeah. Yeah, for Joey not to have nothing up there, someone ain't right. I like this, eh? Don't know. Rinsed. Probably rinsed. Come on. Yeah, there'll be empty perches tonight, definitely. Where do they go? Because we've had one reported this year, and that's for the past 3 years, isn't it? We've had one pigeon reported in the last 3 years, nothing, and it was from a non-fancier too. You just wonder where they go. Do they end up on the street? Do they obviously predated on? You know, that happens. We got a couple of Irish strays here today. Not coming today, but they've been here for a few days. But where do they go? Like I said, whatever turns up is going to be knackered, if anything does turn up.
I think if it does, if they do turn up, it'll be later on season. If they got dogged in on, mate, they're going to cover, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
It won't be just one pervert either.
I'd see nothing go over. Nothing. I mean, the wind is going that way, slightly, but nothing really. They should be coming pretty central today, but they've been smacked into, I reckon. A lot of them would, like I said, father said they would have gone down for a drink or dive for cover. So we'll keep the clock running.
That's ridiculous.
I wonder if anybody in the combine has had anything, because John has not heard of nothing. We've been scatting to. .46 watching. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like. Helps the channel. Don't cost anything. And click the notification button, and you'll get one every time we put a video up or live. Nice calm day for it. Yeah, it is. It's not a bad day for racing really, but something's happened. Something has definitely happened. We were expecting news birds to turn up about quarter past 12. Been 45 minutes overdue now. As I said before, once they're up and they're libbed, that's it. You've got no say in it. They just got to make their way home. And on days like this has got to be the worst race we've had so far in a long time. All the birds we sent are capable of coming home from 144 mile Christ. Maybe gone down for a drink. Yep, they could have gone for a drink. We'll soon see if any turn up with muddy feet. But it's not that hot. I mean, the humidity is up a bit, but I'd say personally, and father thinks so too, with 300 birds, there's not much clout in the sky. All it takes is one peregrine to go into them, and that's it. Keep on flying, flying, flying. Or they go down for cover. Liberation should be later in the day. Peregrines would have hunted already. It's a possibility. But we think early morning libs are better, because we train at 6 o'clock in the mornings, and touch wood, we ain't had too many problems with the peregrines. One hour, 27 minutes we've been up. Peregrines do hunt any time of day, really, especially down here. You're not safe from the bastard things. We had one, a young one took a few weeks back. The peregrine. The nesting site is just over there, about a mile as a crow flies, to the west of us. There's plenty of them around both sides of the coast, all the way down. So, yeah. And you can get the heat, yeah. You should have had something by now, guys. I'm going to turn the live off in a minute, so thanks for watching. It's been good to talk. So because of the wind, it is getting a bit warmer, but they should be coming from that direction. It's pretty central. But they've not today. Don't know what's bloody happening. Good luck. Thank you. We're going to need it definitely today. They'd be gone down now, I think, because well, that's 4 hours from 144 mile. It's definitely gone down, I should imagine. I reckon they should, well, 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours 20, something like that. It's only 144 mile. I'm not talking to myself. My missus is whispering next to me because she don't want to be on the live. I don't know why. She'll be doing that when she's racing her young ones. Come on, come on. She'll be saying that. I would not be surprised if we not see nothing today or in any good time. Abysmal this is. Come on, Mel, don't be shy. Yeah, Mel.
Who's that?
Merv 690. She won't be shy when she's calling her young ones in, I tell you. Come on. Even if you get that one bird drop, you know it's going to be a good pigeon because nobody's had nothing. Nobody's had a feather. Bloody hell. Especially when she beats you, yeah, she'll be doing that. She's got different coloured phone rings, phone stickers on her babies, so we'll know when one drops. I think Mal's got. You got orange this year? Yeah, you have, haven't you?
No, I've got yellow.
Oh, you got yellow. We got orange. Was there any other Fed libs South Coast this morning? No idea, mate. I ain't got a clue. As far as we know, that there was no liberations around Wincanton, and there was nothing down here. So on paper, it should have been a decent race. Nothing. Well, I've been standing up, so I'm going to sit down just for a minute. I think a lot of people will be wiped out today.
They will.
I think a lot of people will be gone, wiped out. I'm glad we didn't send. I think we've got 4 cocks left, 4 or 5 cocks left, and 3 ends. So we've got a bit of room for next year, but still, you don't like seeing your birds missing. It's awful. If one gets reported, we always do our duty and get them back, give them another chance. Because more often than not, it's not their fault they get lost. 100% empty boxes, yep, you're right. It will be. We've been going for an hour and 8 minutes. Christ. John Angwin ain't had nothing, nor's Joey Nusfero, and they're very, very good fanciers with good pigeons. Nobody's had nothing. So everyone's in the same boat today. See nothing going over. Get the young ones out in a bit. I think we'll be going to the club just to clear the clocks. That's all we went over there. Poor old Dad having done as many more. Yeah, Dad walked around the garden. He's on top of the roof usually, looking out for birds. On top of the roof behind us, we got like a little concrete shed where we keep our meat, pigeon food, and he's usually on there waiting for them. But this is taking the mickey, this is. But with racing these days, you just gotta expect stuff like that, you know? Just weird. Yeah, I think we're gonna cut this short now. Well, cut this long now, because I don't think we're gonna see much. In a weird way, I want to keep filming because you never know, do you? Especially when no one's had nothing, and if you have one drop, it's going to be a good pigeon because nobody's had nothing. Defo keep rolling, you're going to get one. Oh, well. I hope we do. It'd be nice to see them all come home, really. But we ain't had 4 returns in a long time. But you only want the best in your loft. And that's why we've kept the best back for today, and it was definitely a good choice, because they would have been gone. Very consistent pigeons. I think we've only been outside the top 6 once this old bird season. And the rest, we've won 2 of them. Been second, right up the backside of John Angwin's birds. Only lost the club by a second once. And we've had our fair share of seconds to thirds. I had the first 4 in a fed 2 weeks ago. But it's just days like this, you think, what the hell's happened, you know? Yeah, Dad is keen to see one. He hates it, he does. He hates not seeing them come home. He hates it more than me. Because he ain't used to this. Well, you know, back in the days when he was racing, if you bred 20 young ones, you'd have 18 back for the rest of the season, because there was nothing in the sky. Like, there was hardly any peregrines, and you know. Christ. Getting warm. Yeah, it is getting warm. Yeah, I think they'll be gone down for a drink now, easily. Have some reported, hopefully. If they don't make it back. Definitely not going to turn the clock off until we have to go to club, because if we do have one drop, then it could be a good pigeon. Woody just went over it. There's one thing I hate about race days: you've got your eye in the sky all the time, and if a Woody comes over, you got, Christ, what's that in the background or whatever? Nothing. It's nice to hear the birds singing though. £1:15. Not a feather. Do we see birds go over where we are? If they're central, we do. We have seen them go over, but obviously we're surrounded by trees, so it's difficult to see anything go over. We have done. Yeah, we have done. We've seen them go over before. My uncle used to race in our club. He packed up this year, but he won 2 nationals, and we used to see his birds going over because he only lives, as the crow flies, about a mile behind us. So I think we're the shortest flies, we are the shortest flies in the club. Definitely. 144 to us. I don't know what it is to John Angwin. I think he's the second to, Duncan Harvey's the furthest flyer, I think. Yeah, Peter Burt can't see anything. Can't see every bird's come down for water. Sounding more like a bot hit them. They've gone off somewhere to hide. Yeah, I think that's the case, mate. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Because, like I said, there's not much clout in 300 birds in the sky. Nothing. When you got, all it takes is that one peregrine to go in there. You wouldn't need multiples. You just need one bird to go in there and smash them up, break the concentration. They'll fly as far as they can to get away, and that's it. Doomed. Yeah, if they'd gone down by now, at least one would have come through. 100%. Yeah. Scouts are in Thailand. I agree with that. But as I said before, for John and Joey not to have nothing, then that is concerning for the rest of us. Huh? Nobody has had a feather. Nobody that I've heard of. And that goes for further up, Campbell and South Road, Barncoo's, Redruth, Snorstall, Bodmin. I said I'm not sure if Padstow have got a club anymore, but yeah. We would have had 1 or 2 turn up if they'd gone down for water. The fuel tank would be empty by now, some of these birds. 100%, yeah. We've flown right out if they come back. Well, they will be flown out now, Jesus. 4 hours 20 minutes for 144 miles. Definitely. They'd be running on empty now, just fumes.
Unless they did land.
Yeah, unless they did land, I can't see it. If they got hit by a peregrine, they would have gone to trees, anything, just to get away from them. Just keep flying, keep flying. Years ago, when we first started back up, we had one reported in Gibraltar from a race from Exeter. So don't know what happened there, but he was reported in Gibraltar apparently. And that pigeon won third club for us and third fed the week before. Lads who feeds for pleasure racing will get gone. Oh, Jesus. Alan put a good comment up. He said that Mal's food mix is sounding rough.
Oh.
She makes a lovely cake for race days. We ain't had one yet this season.
Yeah, that's because we've been getting home at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's true. Mrs. Good Baker, see, she makes lovely cakes. She could open up her own shop, really. A race day cake, we've had them before. Come on, guys. Tony Porter, John Angwin is on. He's on alive, is he? Good luck to him. Gonna need it. He must have heard of something coming through for him to go on live. This is awful, this is. I wouldn't be surprised if Joey's out one and Joey's rang him and he's put on that the Spurs coming through, I should imagine. But they shouldn't be this late. Christ. Well, John won't be watching us now, he'll be watching the garden. There's a buzzard up there, just above us. Not that it makes any difference because we've got nothing here. Excuse me. This is terrible, this is. If they cleared the lib site, well, then you'd think, you know, they're on the way down, but it could be 5 miles, it could be 2 miles, it could be a mile down the road. The convoy wouldn't have seen it and they could have got smacked into. And then you just don't know what happens after that, do you? Josh, if you're watching, can you let us know if you've heard of anything coming from your club up in Bodmin? Because, well, it was ridiculous a long time ago, but we should have had a house full by now. Or at least, well, most of them are back. Where's my light? Well, I'll give it 5 minutes, guys, and if nothing turns up, then I'll be cutting this off because it's boring for you guys. But one positive, it's nice to talk to you guys and hopefully get to know a bit more of you when we're doing lives. We do lives every time we race now. This is our final all bird race. We've got to start training the youngsters up. There's only 2 races left anyway. So we'll be cracking on with the youngsters. And then we'll be filming them coming out then. John's still not heard of anything. I hope you get them. Yeah, me too. John's still not heard of nothing. Christ. Yeah, cheers gang 1, mate. Hope we get them all. Live on John's as well. As you, not good today. He's not heard of nothing. Yeah, it's going to be one of those races, mate, for sure. I'll call it a race now. I'll call it a walk home. How many you send? 9. 5 cocks, 4 ends. Be a few empty batches tonight, definitely. Come on. Be nice just to get one before I turn the live off. But I can't see it happening now. This is awful. As I said, we won't be turning off the clock until we have to leave to go club, because anything could be a good bird today. On days like this, when he's not heard of nothing come through, not one pigeon. And if they've been scat into, they could have gone north, they could have gone anywhere. Wouldn't be surprised if we have some, well, whoever sent gets some reported up country. John said Irish race pigeon, Irish race peregrine hit the lib. So I watched it happen. Christ. When were the Irish up? gang one. Yesterday this was, yeah, they were. Christ. Once they get lit by a peregrine, they just lose all concentration of getting out, getting home. They just want to survive and get the hell out of there. That's what they want to do. The home instinct gets out. That just goes out the window until they feel safe, and then they'll eventually try and make their way back home. Fight or flight. And flight is what they're doing, I think, if they've been smacked into. They've just gone here, there and everywhere. Small lib, split more, but birds made time over there, yeah. Yeah, I heard they had some good birds over in Ireland yesterday. We got 2 of theirs in the shed behind us in a basket, ready to go to John today and clock out. Jesus. What you put on the chat? On the combine chat? You heard of anything?
Just put anyone had any returns, and some guy says surely not that bad. I said not have heard of any clubs from St Austell down that have had any returns.
Yeah, St Austell, the furthest club. Not had anything. Not had a feather. No, Josh, I don't know where Josh is. He's obviously not watching now. He would have said something if he had a bird. Yeah, the Irish do send a lot. I say the sport's dying. The sport's dying, but over there they send thousands of pigeons. And they end up here. We've had so many strays here before. Unreal. It's because obviously they get liberated in Brisudgen and Sennen, Truro, and we do get a fair few strays. We got one behind us in the shed with a Balgi ring on, so he must have, whoever got it, must have bought a kit of Balgi pigeons and for a race kit and race them themselves. But we've got one in now. We had a Queen's bird here before, belonging to the Queen a couple of years ago. A stray. There's an ER ring. Reported that, and the Royal Loft of Sandringham had it back. It was a lovely hen, lovely bronze hen it was. He did actually offer to the loft manager for the Queen when she was alive. He offered it to us, but we declined. We was like, no, we don't like keeping strays.
Even the Queens.
Even the Queens. Yeah, everywhere's full of Irish pigeons at the minute. The Yearling National last week, 2 weeks ago, there's been some kicking around, some won't come in. As soon as they do drop in our lofts, we put them in baskets in the shed and just give them food and water, and get them reported and send them back. Kyle Douglas does a lot for the pigeon sport. He's up in the Whitby Stray Centre. He does a lot for the pigeon sport, getting strays home. John now heard of one at 11 minutes past 45 mile. 45 mile? Can you, what club was that? You know, do you? John now heard of one at 11 minutes past 45 mile. 45 mile up.
Is that one?
One, yeah. Christ. Yeah, definitely not good.
So what time would that put it as being here?
Further up from him. That could be Joey. But if the fancier, whoever it is just had one pigeon, doesn't mean there's going to be many more. There could be, but I can't see that. It's going to be a tough race for everybody today. Everyone's birds are going to be knackered. It's going to take some conditioning to get them in for next week. For whoever's racing next week, I'm glad we're stopping because we ain't got many left. We started off with 28, and I think we've got 5 cocks left and 3 ends.
What is next week? Maidstone? Or Honiton?
Honiton next week.
And then it's Maidstone.
And then it's Maidstone, yeah. 3, he said. Oh, three pigeons have been reported in. Someone's had 3 pigeons. Yeah. 4 members of our club sent it. So it was us, John Angwin, Peter Lugg, and Duncan Harvey. This is terrible. This is. If it's 45 mile up the road, then birds running on fumes down here, the velocity is going to be way below the 1,000 mark. I think it'll be possibly 700, 800 yards a minute. He said Joey's seen them flying up and down, whatever that means. Flying up and down. Weird.
So how long would it take them to get
From Joey's to ours.
Yeah.
Joey's got 10 mile over. We've got 10 mile overflow on Joey, I think. But if they're flying up and down, as Gang 1 said, then are they? I don't know what they are.
We lost Irish from yesterday.
Eh?
But we lost Irish from yesterday.
It could be. Poor. Well, an hour and 35 minutes we've been live, and we haven't seen a feather. You want John's live? Crikey. Chap in Bodmin's had one. One. Cheers, Josh. Thanks for that, mate. One fucking bird. Jesus. One in Bodmin. That's 30 odd mile, maybe more. It's Glastonbury on now. We're way below Glastonbury. That's a bit further up than on Wincanton, I think. They might have gone there for a party. You never know. Eh?
Peter's commented.
What's he saying?
What has happened to Cornish Combine birds today?
Yeah, nobody knows. Yeah, they could have gone to Glastonbury for a party. Hicks has had 3. Josh Dean. Hicks has had 3 birds. Must have been what I can't read that, Josh, because I can't scroll down on the live.
Apparently a couple of them report have come in there.
So Ix up the road has had 3. Well, not up the road, here up in Bodmin Club, he's had 3 birds out of 45. Thanks for the info, Josh. I wouldn't know nothing if you wouldn't tell us. Chap and Bodmin's had 1. Jesus. Like I said many times during the live, we should have had most of the birds owned by now. We should have clocked loads, well, the majority of them by now anyway. And they've been going for since 9 o'clock. They've been lived.
4 hours 40 minutes.
Eh?
4 hours 40 minutes.
Yeah. How far's Champion Bob to you? Well, I don't know who Champion Bob is, mate. Bob Blytho could be. I don't know. He ain't racing pigeons no more, though, is he? Champion Bob. No idea who that is, bud. Oh, Chapin Bodmin. Never heard of him, mate. The only members that we know from Bodmin Club is Josh Dean, one of our mates, Hicks, John Trevarthen. There's a Polish lad and his well, there's a Polish bloke and his boy that race up there. I don't know anyone called Bob. Oh, chap Bodwin. No idea, buddy. His ants on the camera now.
Been in that long.
Been here that long, yeah. Battery run out soon. And my data. Oh god.
It's a good day to do a first live.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. You're just watching and listening to someone doing a bit of gardening. A bit overcast and Dad's on his vape.
Not my food mixer, Alan.
No, not Mal's food mixer. Ah, good God. I think our next live will be when the young birds start racing. Be our first young bird race. We'll start doing lives again. As I said, we're not going to be racing the next 2 races. We ain't got enough pigeons anyway, even if we did want to. We want to keep some back for next year. I don't want to put a load of we don't want to put a load of yearlings in there with no experience. We need some birds in there with experience, and there's 2 fed toppers in there, all scored high in the combine. So as I said, we've only got a full capacity of 30 pigeons, so that doesn't last the season, unfortunately. Not in races like this as well. Some fanciers be wiped out today, 100%. Definitely. Mal's just gonna man the camera a minute while I go toilet. Someone asked you a question. Answer them. There's only 18 watching now, so yeah, I think we're going to turn this off now, guys. It's not turned into a good race at all. So thanks for watching. If we do get anything, then we'll let you know through other videos and do an update if we do get anything. So thanks for watching. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe and like the channel. And hopefully we do get a bird come through today. We won't be turning the clocks off, they'll be running until we have to go. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry about disappointment not seeing a bird come home, but everyone's in the same boat. 3 birds being reported to come in up at Bodmin Club, but nothing further down. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you soon. Cheers.
It's going to turn up now.
Oh, yeah,